Hi guys, and welcome to the 2020 September Junior Leader Kickoff meeting. I know this is completely different than how things normally look. We are so excited to welcome you to this meeting. My name is Cindy Clements, and I am the 2020-2021 Johnson County Junior Leaders President. I am very glad that you have joined us tonight from the comfort of your homes or maybe school, watching this on our YouTube page. I know this is definitely different than what our first meeting looks like to kick off the year, but we're going to try to keep things as similar as possible. So a quick overview of what this will look like. We are going to start with our officer team introductions for this year. There will be clips of all the officers introducing themselves following this video, and then we will go through the normal 2020-2021 junior leader welcome plan of like what our planned meeting dates are, what this year is going to look like, what junior leaders is, our kind of introduction PowerPoint to junior leaders. Following me giving that PowerPoint, some of our junior leader officers will give a short video explaining stuff that was covered in the PowerPoint. So what green team is, what Coke stand is. For a lot of you guys who are new and don't know what that means, and when you see it in the PowerPoint, they will go through it in more detail as well. And then we will conclude the meeting. I'm so glad you guys are joining us tonight, and we will also have contact information at the end of the PowerPoint, so if you guys need to contact me with any questions regarding junior leaders this year or what it's going to look like or questions about the PowerPoint, you are able to do so. Thank you guys for joining us. Hi guys, so quick detailed introduction of myself. My name is Cindy Clements, and I mentioned before that I am the 2020-2021 Junior Leaders President. This is my 10th year in 4-H and my 6th year in Junior Leaders. I'm a senior at Franklin Community High School. I am president of Clover Power and have been for the past 2 years. I have been a 4-H ambassador for the past 2 years, and I'm also a youth member on the Johnson County Extension Board and the Johnson County 4-H Expansion and Review Committee, and I also serve as a 4-H Council representative for Junior Leaders. I'm so excited to serve as you guys' president this year.
Hey guys, my name is Jenna Kelsey, and I'm serving as your Vice President for Junior Leaders. This will be my 9th year in 4-H and 5th year in Junior Leaders. I'm also a 4-H ambassador. I'm a camp counselor. I'm also on the Expansion Review Committee for 4-H. I'm Vice President of Clover Power, and I am a 4-H Council representative for Junior Leaders.
Hi everybody, my name is Brandon Beeman, and I'm the treasurer of the Johnson County Junior Leaders. This is my 5th year in Junior Leaders and my 9th year in 4-H. And as well as being the treasurer, I'm also the president of my own club, an ambassador, and a representative of junior leaders in 4-H Council.
Hi, my name is Kara Doherty, and I am the assistant secretary of the Junior Leader Club. This will be my 8th year in 4-H. Outside of Junior Leaders, I am in the Goat Club, I am secretary of the Sheep Club, and vice president of both Rabbit and Poultry Clubs, and I am also an ambassador as well.
Hi guys, my name is Lily Pryor. I'm this year's Junior Leader Historian.
Hi, I'm Florence Lee, and this is my 8th year in 4-H and my 2nd year in Junior Leaders. In Junior Leaders, I am the community service leader, and outside of 4-H, I'm involved in my community service, gathering, I guess, and that's Clover Power, and we seek to get the youth involved in 4-H.
My name is Levi Farmer. I am the assistant treasurer of 4-H Junior Leaders. This is my 8th year in 4-H, and I am president of the 4-H Club Hoosier Hotshots.
Hello, my name is Lizzie Elliott. I am the secretary for Junior Leaders, and this will be my 8th year in 4-H, and this will also be my 4th year in Junior Leaders. Some of my involvement outside of 4-H is I participate in clubs such as Hoosier Hotshots, Horse and Pony, just to name some. I have also been a president and a vice president and a secretary before, and 2 other clubs, Horse and Pony and Hoosier Hotshots.
Hi, my name is Emma Gunn. I am one of the historians for Junior Leaders. This is my 7th year in 4-H and my 3rd year in Junior Leaders. Outside of Junior Leaders, I am also in Clover Power, where I am the treasurer, and I am also in the Goat Club.
Hi Junior Leaders, my name's Annette Snyder. I have been with 4-H as a leader for 11 years, and I've been a Junior Leader Advisor for 7 years, I believe. and I am really looking forward to a great year with all of you.
Hi guys, my name's Jeff Beeman, and I'm one of the advisors for the Junior Leader Club this year, and we're really excited that you're all enrolled in Junior Leaders for this coming year. And it's been a long time that I've been one of the advisors. This is actually my 33rd year to be a Junior Leader advisor, and I love working with all the kids, working through the fair, working through all the projects and meeting all of them, and it's what keeps me going. So we're gonna have a great year. Can't wait to see you all.
Hi guys, so I'm doing our Welcome to Junior Leaders PowerPoint for this year. Normally I have it projected on the screen next to me and I can kind of point to it and go over what it all explains and what it all means. I do not have that this year, and I'm not able to present this PowerPoint. We had some technical difficulties with trying to present. So this is round number 2 of me giving this presentation, but I'm going to just kind of give you a quick overview of what the PowerPoint covers. It's pretty basic, and then after this, I will include a list of our first semester meeting dates and what those entail, since I can't present that as I am talking. So I will include that at the end of the video for the first meeting. So what is a leader? So leaders have the ability to motivate, inspire, and create an environment for each individual to proactively participate in family, community, and citizenship affairs for the better of the family, community, and world. So junior leaders, we want you guys to be able to grow your leadership skills. We want you to learn what a good leader is. We want you to learn what skills a good leader has, and be able to see which skills you already have and be able to grow what you already have. And if there's some skills you're like, yeah, I'm not as good at communication or responsibility, we want you guys to be able to work on those through your involvement in junior leaders and grow and become a better leader. So, what is the purpose of junior leaders? We want you guys to be able to learn responsibility, learn how to complete service, and how to best serve our community, challenge yourselves, and experience personal growth and help the community to grow as well. We want you to be able to work on your communication skills, time management, responsibility, empathy skills, all that kinds of stuff. We want you guys just to be able to grow and become the best you possible. So junior leaders are in 7th through 12th grade in 4-H for this calendar year. So for 2020 to 2021 school year, you need to be in 7th through 12th grade and a Johnson County 4-H'er to participate in Johnson County Junior Leaders. You must be in one other club, and you must do one other project besides Junior Leaders as well. Junior Leaders is a club, we meet monthly, and is also a project that you can complete in 4-H as well. In Junior Leaders, you have so many opportunities that we want you guys to be able to take advantage of. We serve as camp counselors and mini 4-H camp counselors, and we help a lot with the fair, which we'll go over in more detail in a little bit, but there's so much for you guys to do. We want you guys to be able to take advantage of that and grow as leaders in our community. So the expectations for junior leaders, Jenna's going to go over those in a minute, but we have record sheets separate for junior leaders. So as you guys know, the county has one record sheet now for all projects. The only exception to that is junior leaders, which has a separate record sheet as well. To complete junior leaders, you must complete all the expectations on this record sheet, which Jenna will go over, and turn the record sheet by August 1st, 2021. So we have you turn it in after the fair because some of the requirements on there are expected for you to complete during Fair Week or before Fair Week, unless otherwise discussed with Heather Doherty, who is our advisor, our head advisor. So we expect you guys to turn those in after the fair so you can mark all that you did. So Jenna's going to go over what those expectations are. Junior leaders should be a resource person and a great example for younger leaders. We want you guys to go out into the community when you wear this officer polo, or you wear our junior leader shirts, or if you're at the fair and you're serving. We want people to look up to you and see you as a great example that the younger 4-H'ers can look up to, and even older 4-H'ers as well. Your responsibilities will increase as you become a junior leader. You'll be helping out at the fair a lot more, and you'll be a resource person for people to ask questions to. We want you to have the desire to develop leadership skills too. We want you to come to the meetings and have fun, but we also want you to come and look for ways that you can grow as a leader and grow in 4-H as well. We want you guys to represent our organization to the best of your ability. We are, highly regarded as the service organization for 4-H in our county, and we help out with a lot of different functions in our county, 4-H and non-4-H related. So when you go out in public, we want you guys to represent us in the best way possible. At the fair, we want you guys to follow the rules and set a good example for the younger 4-H'ers and help people when they need it and be kind to others. So, I've been talking about all this stuff about leadership, and I want to talk about really quick what makes a good leader. You might not have all these skills yet. Maybe you struggle with responsibility or with cooperation, and maybe some of these skills you're like, yeah, I already know how to do that. That's great, but if there's someone here that you identify something you can grow in, we want you guys to be able to grow in that through your experience in junior leaders. So we want you guys to be well prepared, come to meetings, not just junior leaders, but meetings in general, prepare just for what you need to be, practice your skills if you're giving a presentation beforehand with all your necessary supplies, being group-minded and caring about the needs of the whole entire group and the wants and listening to everyone involved, and being understanding as well if someone's having a bad day in the club or is not wanting to really branch out, talk to other people, being kind, understanding, and asking them how you can help them. Being poised and maintaining composure no matter what happens. Being responsible and bringing all your materials with you, like I said. Being to places on time. Making sure you have transportation arranged to get places, because I know a lot of you guys can't drive yet. Being cooperative and learning how to work with others and willing to be a part of a team. Willing to have fun. Yes, we have serious parts of our meetings where we sit down and have business meetings, but we also do fun stuff as well. We want you guys to be able to have fun and just make new friends through junior leaders. We want you to be visionaries and be able to set goals for the future and help decide what we can do in the future to improve 4-H, improve junior leaders, improve our community, and improve wherever you go in your future. And we want you to be clear and concise. Be clear on what your values are and what your morals are, and be willing to speak up and share those with others and share your beliefs with others and educate others. Being neat in how you dress and how you communicate with others, and being goal-oriented, always setting goals and achieving them and working hard to make yourself a better person, being the best you can be. Being open to advice. We have so many great advisors and officers and junior leaders that are willing to offer advice on 4-H, on junior leaders, on community service, on school, things 4-H and non-4-H related. We have so many great resources for that, and being willing to listen to them and get advice from them is super beneficial. Being courteous, being respectful to the other junior leaders, to 4-Hers older and younger than you, to 4-H advisors and leaders and extension board members, but even non-4-H people. Being respectful to teachers and students outside of junior leaders is also very important. Being resourceful. Junior leaders have so many opportunities that you have not had beforehand to be more involved with the fair, to attend different leadership seminars and activities, and we want you guys to really take advantage of those and use all the resources possible. We understand that you're not going to be able to attend every single thing that is offered, but taking advantage of what you can and being able to go from it is super beneficial. Being creative and confident. We want you guys to use your creative skills and help us come up with new service project ideas or help us solve problems at a meeting if something arises that we did not plan for. Being confident. Speak up for yourself. Speak up if you have ideas. Ask questions at meetings. Share your thoughts at meetings. We are always providing opportunities for people to ask questions, and sometimes people don't take advantage of them, and we want you guys to be able to speak up and feel confident in doing that. And being committed, not just to junior leaders and to attending meetings, but committed to whatever you sign up for. We hope you can develop that skill further through 4-H. We want you guys to be able to also learn about service and what service learning is. So service learning is not only providing community service and volunteering, just being okay, yeah, I volunteered at the fair, that's it. But what can you take away from it? And if you're leading the project, what do you want the people you're working with to take away from it as well? Create a project that has meaning, that will directly solve issues in your community that are real problems in 4-H, in your school, in Johnson County, in the state, in the country. I mean, it can be whatever level you want it to be at, but solving real issues and taking away something from it and helping the others you are working with to help take something away from it as well. There are a few different types of service. There's direct service, where you go and directly volunteer with the group. Then there's indirect service, where you kind of work behind the scenes. And then there's advocacy, where you promote and advocate for different ideas and beliefs. So direct service, obviously that's always great to go hands-on and experience what you're doing, in person, but sometimes indirect service is fun to do that behind the scenes work, and you may not always see the direct impact of it, but you're making one. And that will be huge, especially with COVID, because it's hard to go places and volunteer. We're trying to socially distance and, keep contact tracing is very important right now, and so indirect service, where we can do stuff behind the scenes and at 4-H meetings and at schools and not have to go places and travel, will definitely be helpful during this new normal that we're kind of going through. So when you're doing service projects, when we're giving them to you guys and when you're creating them in your clubs, we want you guys to think about the youth voice. What do the youth want to be involved in? What are their questions regarding the service project? What are they going to learn from it? We also need you to consider the community need and voice. We want, like I said earlier, we want you to solve real issues in your community and be able to, after junior leaders, after your involvement in it, be able to take charge and go solve issues that are important to you. We want there to be learning objectives. What can you take away, like I said, from the service project? What can the youth if you're leading a project, what can the youth members take away from it? We want you to provide orientation and training. We want to provide that for you guys. A service project is great when everyone knows what the expectations are, what the rules are, what they're doing, what the impact of it is going to be. Having a meaningful service project where everything is planned out that we can have the best impact possible. And we want you guys to be able to reflect and evaluate on service. Critically think through what was the impact of the service project, why was it beneficial, who did it benefit, why was my involvement important, and all that kind of stuff. And then be able to celebrate your projects as well, because anything you complete during a 4-H meeting as a service project or outside of 4-H is a big deal. Helping other people is amazing, and anytime you do that, you should be able to celebrate your hard work. So I've been talking about all of these components of service and what is a good service project and why should you do it. But what do we do as junior leaders? We try to have a service project almost every single meeting. We have monthly meetings. We help with, like I said, during the fair, Coke stand, green team, project judging week, which a few of our officers are going to go over in a little bit. We volunteer with a nursing home in Franklin, Morning Point. We do Christmas angel shopping each year. We go on trips and do fun like skating meetings and different kinds of stuff like that. We serve as camp, many 4-H camp counselors, and as a 4-H ambassadors. We help with Franklin Fall Festival and the REMC annual meeting, in which some of the stuff will look different this year, but overall we have a lot of activities that we're very involved in. We've been involved in for many years, and those are just a few examples. Florence Lee, our community service officer, will go over that in a little bit about what community service looks like in junior leaders. So that's kind of my quick overview of junior leaders. I know it's not, like I said, I'm not in person and you can't ask questions directly. So after my officers give their short detailed presentations over different stuff, specifically about junior leaders, if you still have questions, I will include my email and Heather Doherty, who is the Johnson County 4-H youth education educator, in my email as well. That way if you guys have any questions about it, you can send us an email and ask, this was covered but I'm still kind of confused, or this wasn't covered. That way you guys can ask us questions. I hope this kind of gave you a better idea of what junior leaders is and what we want you guys to be able to gain from it. So kind of a quick summary, we are service-based. We want you guys to be able to grow your leadership skills. I listed some of those skills. We want you guys to be able to develop service projects on your own and gain something from our service projects as well and when you participate in them, and kind of gave examples of what those are and just went over the aspects of being a leader and being a representation of Johnson County 4-H and of the Johnson County junior leaders. So I'm going to pass on to my fellow officers now to give some more detailed presentations about junior leaders and some of our involvements.
Alright guys, so I'm going to talk to you guys today about completing junior leaders and the record sheet. So this record sheet is due to the Extension Office usually by August 1st after the fair. To complete junior leaders, you have to work a Coke stand shift, a green team shift, and a project check-in shift, which will be gone over later in this video. And you will also have to complete a team building activity. So you have to, on top of all that, you also have to get 150 project points. So there's lots of different ways you can get these points. I'd say the main way is by attending meetings. So you can get points by attending meetings, doing 4-H community service, working extra shifts, going on trips or doing activities, doing demonstrations for your own club or junior leaders, being a club officer or junior leader officer. You can also get more points by being a camp counselor, a mini camp counselor, or an ambassador. And you can also get points by recruiting new members to junior leaders. So you have to get 150 points to complete junior leaders, and I would definitely suggest when you first start coming to junior leader meetings to use download and print this record sheet off of the website and start keeping track of everything you've participated in so you don't forget anything.
Hi guys, my name is Lily Pryor. I'm this year's junior leader historian. I'm going to be telling you a little bit about the meetings. So we have group meetings the second Tuesday of each month, September through July. We do all kinds of different things during this. We have the meeting itself, and then we either do some type of service project or game. There's snacks. Sometimes they won't be on the second Tuesday of the month. We'll specify that and you'll know about that beforehand. They're always a ton of fun, and just keep an eye out for some dates.
Each year, the junior leaders put on a Coke stand in the indoor arena at the Johnson County Fair. The Coke stand is our main fundraiser for the year and helps us sponsor scholarships, awards, and fund some trips. This is a requirement to complete junior leaders, and it's also lots of fun to get to know lots of people.
My name is Levi Farmer. I'm the Assistant Treasurer of 4-H Junior Leaders, and I'm going to talk about Green Team. Basically, what Green Team is you and 2 to 3 other junior leaders will walk around the fairgrounds and empty the recycling bins scattered about the fairgrounds and replace the trash bags in them. While this job may not seem fun, I guarantee you that you'll have a good time doing it, as you get to learn more about your fellow junior leaders and have fun with them, as you greatly help the fairgrounds and junior leaders.
Hello, and I will be talking about 4-H camp and mini 4-H camp. 4-H camp is where campers who are 3rd through 6th grade go to Camp Shakamak along with other campers who are from Hamilton, Shelby, and Hancock. The counselors are usually 9th through 12th grade, and the counselors from Hamilton, Shelby, and Hancock are as well. Us counselors work together with the other counselors to keep the kids safe, watch over them, and have fun with them as we spend 3 days and 2 nights there. Mini 4-H camp is a 2-day camp starting from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Campers are usually K through 2nd. We do this camp at the 4-H fairgrounds. Counselors are usually 7th through 12th grade and mostly all in junior leaders.
Hi, I'm going to be talking about how we help with fair setup, fair teardown, and project check-in and judging in junior leaders. So what we do is the week before judging, which is usually the first week of July, we will help with getting the display cases and getting the halls ready for fair. If you sign up, we go and we help move all the stuff out of McGill and this year we had to move everything from McGill into Scott Hall. And it's just to help get ready so that way all the projects can be moved in after that. And then when you sign up for your project to help with project judging, we will go to the fairgrounds when a project is being checked in that we signed up for to help, and we will help with getting the project checked in and helping the judge with whatever they need. This usually means that we are helping with putting ribbons on projects, setting projects up, putting the comment sheets on projects, getting projects checked in, knowing where projects are supposed to go. And then the week after fair, we help with, we help with fair teardown, where we basically do the opposite of what we did in fair setup and just move everything back to where it's stored. For junior leaders, we are required to help at least once with either fair setup, project check-in, or fair teardown.
My job as a community service leader is to find outside resources outside of Johnson County and junior leaders that seeks to serve our community. And one of the projects I've been involved in is the tie blankets. And so basically all of junior leaders, we get together and we cut the ends off of blankets, like measuring, and then we tie the blankets. And afterwards it goes to this organization called KickOff, and it seeks to help homeless youth in Johnson County. So by doing this, we're giving the blankets to the organization, which are giving them to the homeless kids. So we're helping our community, and that's been rewarding, knowing that we're doing that for a great cause, and it's fun.
As a junior leader, we do a lot of fun trips and activities. We go to Kelsey Farms skating and an annual trip called Madam Carroll, which is where we get to meet and hang out with other junior leaders from other counties. During the fair, we work Coke stand shifts, which are fun to do with our friends, and we get to watch the livestock shows.